Alen, you guys get that result on the road last weekend. What were your reflections on the trip to Pittsburgh?
Yeah, I thought it was a fantastic defensive performance. To only concede one shot on target against a team that was on a 5 or 6 game run. Also in Pittsburgh, it's a very difficult place to play. The conditions are less than ideal, which is a home field advantage for sure. So defensively, it was very, very good. Obviously, attacking needs some work.
This week, you guys, North Carolina comes into town. They're new to the league this year. What kind of a challenge is that it's an Eastern Conference team, so you don't see them a lot regularly, but then also this being their first year, so, there may not be a whole lot on them to study.
We know them extremely well. A few of our former players are there. Lamar Batista starts with them. Ja'Cory generally comes off the bench for them. There are a number of USL players in their lineup. They have a very strong starting 11. Very, very strong. You have Conway, which is one of the better attackers in the league. Anderson, who's got game-changing pace. You have Perez, who likes to drop, collect, spray. So those are the 3 up front. 2 in the middle, Maldonado, a local boy, a ball winner, destroying there, and Martin, the box-to-box. And they got 2 extremely athletic wingbacks. Probably some of the fastest guys in the league are in their wingback positions. And then they got 3 great athletes at center back. They'll play this 3-4-3, 5-2-3/5-4-1 out of possession. So we do know them very, very well. We've done our homework. We know which individuals we need to limit time and space on the ball. We need to continue to build from Pittsburgh's defensive performance, but we've got to obviously add more to our attack.
You talked about some former SAFC players that are there. You guys also have a former North Carolina player in Alen, who had been there, 2 months ago. How much was he able to kind of add to the understanding of how they're going to play, maybe things that you weren't able to see on the film and all that?
Yeah, for us is, again, we don't like to necessarily engage players. We will do our own research as a staff, video obviously being the optimal source. We're very confident in terms of what their trends and tendencies are. To me, they're crystal clear. So there's certain areas we need to get into. There's certain things we need to do, especially pull out a very organized and disciplined back 5. So we've got to be good with our off-the-ball movement, get into certain areas, and then get in behind. And then the idea is obviously put the ball in the back of the net.
And this is, you've got 6 home matches left. This is the last one that's against a team that's currently outside the playoff position. Everything after this is, those top performing teams. So how important is it to, get results home and away, but also build that home form, make this more of a fortress again, like it maybe hasn't been as of late?
Yeah, again, every game for us is important. And I think if you see the results this year, any team can beat any team in this league. There's only maybe a couple that are kind of, separating themselves and being really dominant. After that, it's a team in the bottom can beat one of the top teams. So, as always, our mindset doesn't change. We welcome challenges. We don't look at this team is below the playoff line versus a team above the playoff line. We've got to take it one game at a time. We've got to collect points to position ourselves to be in playoffs.
Thanks, Alen.